Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for A. Hugh Jones, age 78 of Crane Hill, will be at 3 p.m. on Saturday at Bethany Baptist Church in Crane Hill. Hansville Funeral Home is notifying Mr. Jones passed away on Saturday. Memorial services for Thomas Michael Barnett, age 58 of Logan, are incomplete at this time and will be given at a later time by Coleman Funeral Home. Mr. Barnett passed away on Tuesday at his residence. Funeral services for Margie Burnett, age 85 of Union Grove, will be on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Bethel Methodist Church in Eva. Interment will be in the adjoining cemetery, Coleman Heritage directing. Miss Burnett passed away on Tuesday at Huntsville Hospital. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com and archiving our program on the same website.
Yes.
Cold enough?
It is. It's chilly today. It is.
Chilly today.
But there was no
Yes.
frost on my windshield this morning.
Yeah,
So
wait till tomorrow.
yeah.
Oh boy, tomorrow. Let's look at the weather forecast and see what we're talking about. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We start with the weather almanac for the 23rd of January in Cullman, Alabama. The average high is 51, the average low is 32. The record high 74 in 2002, the record low 1 below 0 in 1963. Sunset at 5:35 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:23. The satellite picture shows you what's going on around the country. A little bit of wintry weather. I think the snowfall that moved through Washington and New York has moved out to sea now. Our part of the country looks pretty good as far as fair skies. Let's see what the forecast says. Partly sunny, still a little windy today, but a high just 29 degrees. That's lower than the average low temperature, isn't
Yes.
it? Wow. But look at tomorrow. Clear, windy, a low around 9 by this time tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, about the same as today, sunny with a high of 29. Then on Saturday, we'll start to see things warm up a little bit, up to 44 on Saturday, 49 on Sunday. Then back down, cold temperatures first of next week. Maybe some snow. I don't know. Anyway, the what did they call it a couple of weeks ago? The polar vortex?
Oh, something like that.
Something
yeah.
like that. Somebody told me the other day this is Vortex Junior.
Vortex Junior.
I don't think it ever went away. It just
No.
keeps coming down to our part of the country. But wow, yeah, it is kind of chilly today, but it'll be downright cold for tomorrow.
Yes.
And
it looks like until the beginning of next week, really.
Yep. And if the wind dies down, it isn't quite so bad. But oh goodness, when it's windy, that wind chill really drops down there. Well, let's check our Facebook friend of the day. Who's our friend for today?
Our Facebook friend of the day today is Clay Vincent, and he likes Alabama football and Luna's barbecue. So thank you, Clay, for being our Facebook friend, and you'll receive a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
And we have a guest lined up coming to see us today.
That's
Who's
right.
our guest?
Tonya Shearer will be here, and she's going to talk about the Empty Bowls. It's the 11th annual, and it's going on at First Methodist Church. So we'll be talking about that soon.
Yeah, that's an event that usually takes place in February, so that'll be coming up here shortly. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
We've got a safe driver headed toward the freeway. He is doing 44 in a 45. Now
In the
looks like
nation,
he's headed
Safe
into
just
a
got a
tunnel.
little more
Headlights are coming on.
exciting.
That's it.
Add
Cars in
Vanishing
there. That's
Deductible
good.
from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have
Look at that.
shareholders.
Bill, that's a perfect merge. That was flawless.
Nationwide is on your side.
Time for news and commentary on this Thursday morning. Looking at the news this morning, apparently it's a space heater that's to blame for the death of 70-year-old Terry Cagle and 72-year-old Jeanette Cagle over in Winston County. Space heaters are always the culprit. It seems to be anyway. When the weather's cold, people take chances. They get too close to something flammable, and there she goes. Also, Bradford Seth Burney of Garden City arrested for burglary charges, 18 years old. What a bad start to being a young man, and has been charged with several burglaries out there. Royal Technologies Injection Molding Company. Those folks having a job fair. 25 new positions are going to be opening up. In fact, they're going to have this job fair February the 6th. So if someone's looking for a job, and well, there are lots of folks out there, there's a possibility for you to check it out. James Spann, last night on Twitter, said that according to their projections and their computer models, next week we'll be down into the single digits in North Alabama by next Wednesday. Another cold one ahead. Something you never really think about until you're in the business, and then it's too late, and that is, how do you keep these big chicken houses warm? Chickens are freezing, yeah, literally. And so as a result, some farmers, especially in Marshall County, some poultry farmers, not even getting broilers. They're leaving them out because they say they can't afford to keep the. For example, for 37 days, one farmer in Morgan County, or rather in Jasper, said that it cost $8,000 to heat the chicken house for 37 days. Now that's a big power bill, and plus on top of that, a propane shortage has caused rationing in the propane business. According to them, they only get 250 gallons at a time, and as a result, they've got bigger tanks. And can you imagine what it would cost? To try to keep those chicken houses warm. And when they're young, it's not just warm, it's almost hot. 92 degrees for baby chickens. Whew. Also, 2 Alabama senators are, as we've talked about before, looking to make it tougher to get welfare benefits if you're a drug user. Apparently, that's been making the news big time in Alabama, in the media. Drug testing for welfare recipients who've had a misdemeanor or a felony charge conviction in the last 5 years will have to undergo drug tests in order to be able to keep their benefits. One day you're freezing and one day you're burning up, yet you try to run or exercise, and some folks say that it causes a problem because it leads to a cold. Yeah, I know one thing. If you get real hot and you are sweating and you stand out in the cold wind, look for clues here. But the doctors, and I don't see how in the hell, that doctors can tell you more about than what Grandma told you, okay? Grandma told you just don't get your head wet, get out of the shower, and then you stand in the cold wind, you get a cold. Death of cold is what Grandma used to say. And she was right, but doctors are saying, no, there's no correlation between that. Well, I think there is. I know it's happened to me. But they say the reason because it's more likely to get sick, doctors say, is because of the fact that what you've got is these germs. Someone sneezes, the germs get on a door handle or counter or someplace, a buggy in a supermarket, and what happens is that they stay there longer than they do in warmer weather because they're preserved. Go figure. But that's what's happening. Bill Cosby coming back to NBC. How about them apples? Yeah, he's going to be in another sitcom, going to be coming up. What will be interesting, I believe, is to see how NBC is one of those very liberal networks. Not as liberal as some of the others are, but they're going to be taking in an individual who's pretty been outspoken about civil rights and about how, that the issue of black on white and vice versa and crime and the role of black fathers and such. And it'll be interesting to see how much he incorporates into his shows, things like that, because he's been quite outspoken, hasn't he? That's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. More Today on 2 after this.
We're very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
This part of our show, we have some prizes to give away. We have an extra prize today, too.
Yes.
We have the bag of apples from Steel Orchard, and we have the barbecue package from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, the family barbecue package, and we also have, modeled by Miss Paige Harbison, the Whitman chocolate sampler, courtesy of Grand Point Pharmacy.
Yes, Angie Deal was nice enough to bring that in when she was visiting us earlier this week. So.
Yeah, those are the prizes we have for today. All you have to do is answer a question about one of these ads. So let's look at our merchant ads for today. Starting with Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can count on them each and every day. Call 256-734-1353.
AmeriGas is now Coast Gas. They have a different name, but the same personnel. They have a winter tank set special going on right now. They have 24 on-call service, 24/7 answering service, competitive pricing, full service inside and out.
Brown & Company Beverages has the best in beer and wine selection for 2014. New and different products coming in literally each and every day. Brown & Company Beverages is on Highway 157.
Auto Tech Repair and Service. They are TechNet Professional Auto Service. They offer electronic diagnostics, major engine repairs. They're located in Vinemont, Alabama.
Busy Bee, home of the original breaded burger, established in 1919. They've been around for a long time, still doing a great business. Coleman's only location for German meals year-round.
Barnett Tax Service. She has tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping services, including W-2 and 1099. She's been serving Coleman for 41 years, and there's no appointment necessary. That's at Barnett Tax Service.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore, located just down the road. Gift certificates available, browsers always welcome, and books always on sale at Deb's Bookstore.
Grand Point Pharmacy, be prepared and don't get caught in the cold. They have a wide selection of cold remedies, fast, convenient service, and they're located on Highway 31 North. That's Grand Point Pharmacy.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Call Holly Mullins to book your individual party or event today, 256-620-JOLLY. That's Jolly Time Rentals.
Federer Fertilizer is helping you grow. They offer fertilizer, feed and seed, ag chemicals, and lawn and garden supplies. They also have specialty items. You can visit them on the web at federfertilizer.com.
And Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage in Coleman for over 3 generations now. Named one of the top 10 growth agencies in Alabama for auto owners insurance. That's Night Free Insurance.
Hansville Guns and Ammo, locked and loaded. Paul targets high prices. 15% above wholesale right now. That's at Hansville Guns and Ammo.
And the Wellness and Aquatic Center reminds you that they have all sorts of fitness opportunities available. They have the full fitness center with weights, cardio, and professional training, the indoor walking track, Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. There we go with some of our merchant ads. Question for today, snuggle up with a good book. Which advertiser suggests that in their ad? Snuggle up with a good book this winter. Our phone number is 256-734-7399. And we have the apples from Steel Orchard. We have the family pack of barbecue, the Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue. And we have the Whitman Chocolate Sampler, courtesy of Grand Point Pharmacy. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, my name is Adam Shedd with Premier Bank. Today I'm here to talk to you about the importance of paying your payments on time. Not only will it affect your credit score, it will also affect your relationship with your bank as well as your future banking needs. If you find yourself in financial difficulties, pick up the phone, or better yet, go see your banker. Remember, we are here to help.
Well, let's see. When we have extra prizes, we always get a lot of phone calls. Again, our question for today, who says snuggle up with a good book this winter? And we have a caller on the line. Hello, who's calling?
This is Gail.
And from where are you calling?
From Coleman.
Okay, who says snuggle up with a good book?
I believe that's Deb's bookstore.
No, it's not Deb's bookstore. Think about it and call us back. I think we have another caller. Paige, you want to take this one?
Hello, can I ask who's calling?
If you have this bookstore.
I'm sorry? Hello?
Who says snuggle up with a good book?
Yes, Yates Christian Bookstore is the right answer.
Yeah, you got the right answer. Okay, stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yates Chance Bookstore says snuggle up with a good book. Deb would say that as well, but it doesn't say that on her ad. Let's look at the Yates Chance ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. We start with Tires for Less. Of course, they do much, much more than just sell tires. They do have Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but they replace shocks and brakes. They do minor engine repair and oil changes.
Earl's Body Shop voted Best Towing Service. David, Diane, and their employees thank you for this honor. They offer large and small towing, local or long distance. They're located on Highway 31 North or at earlsbodyshop.com.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, where you can buy or rent to own carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. They're on Highway 278, just west of the interstate. Cotton State Barns of Coleman.
Federer Fertilizer, helping you grow. They offer fertilizer, feed and seed, ag chemicals, and lawn and garden supplies. They are located on County Road 222. They also have some specialty items available in their store, so go and visit Federer Fertilizer.
P-Fit Fitness Facility, available in downtown Coleman. They say change your life and your body. There's no long-term contract. You just pay month to month. Personal trainer is included while you work out at B-Fit.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, they're offering suits made to your measurements there. They have a necktie sale going on right now with a variety of very nice neckties. They're on Compass Way. Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Dairy Queen says the blizzard of the month for the month of January is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie. That's about as good as it gets, isn't it? Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard, available at Dairy Queen for the month of January.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, they're offering a family barbecue package right now with 1 pound of meat, 2 16-ounce sides, and 4 buns for only $13.99. That's at Mad Dog Mike's.
There is Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, where they say snuggle up to winter with a good book. And they have so many books from which to choose: inspirational, humor, social issues, biographies, and fiction, located in the South Coleman Shopping Center. Those are the merchant ads we have for today, and I think we have at least one birthday to tell you about on the 23rd of January.
That's right, Mackenzie. Nick celebrates a birthday on this Thursday, so happy birthday to you, and you will go in our drawing for that possibility to win an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And we want to remind you, tomorrow we will give away our birthday cake winner and also anniversaries. Go ahead and let us know about your anniversaries. We have the gift certificate from the Campbell Garden available now, and we'll give those away tomorrow. We'll have more of Today on 2 coming up right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Goes better on a cold winter day than a good bowl of chili. Tonya Shearer is back with us, and we're going to talk about empty bowls. And Tonya, that's still my favorite chili.
Well, it's still my favorite subject to talk about, too.
Well, thank you for coming back again. How many years now we've been doing this?
This will be our 11th year.
Wow.
God has really blessed us.
And this, of course, is a fundraiser.
Yes,
and,
for Coleman Caring for Kids Food Bank.
Right. Mm-hmm. And a very, very popular event. So give us the details.
Okay, it's going to be on February 17th from 4 to 6:30 at First United Methodist in Heron Hall. And we did move it up a half hour earlier, so we are starting a half hour earlier. We're starting at 4 o'clock this year. Okay. And our music is going to be Southern Gospel music again, and the Revelations, the Potentials, and Annelle Baker. And we'll probably have a couple more too. So, and we're just real excited. We're going to have a silent auction, and this is just I think a very special night in our community.
It
and
is.
We always looked at and presented the empty bowls to always remind people of hungry people in our community, but this year I've been talking to so many people, and a lot of people are having a real difficult time that they've never had. So I'm hoping that the empty bowls will remind them of hope this year too, and that they have a God that loves them, and there's hope in their Savior, Jesus Christ. So I'm really excited about that too. So.
Javon Daniels heads up Cullman Caring for Kids as well as the food bank.
Right.
And he's usually pretty good at letting people know when supplies are getting a little low. And I think especially during the winter time.
Right, and as a contributor to Empty Bowls, the tickets are $10. He knows how to buy food. He goes to the regional food bank, and he can buy it so much better sometimes than what we can, donate to him food-wise. I mean, he appreciates both, but the financial contribution is always just so greatly appreciated. He can really stretch those dollars. And $10, a $10 ticket will buy 70 pounds of food through the food bank. So that's why I said he can really stretch the money. So. Yeah. It's always a good investment.
Well, Tonya, one of the unique parts about this fundraiser is you get to keep the bowl.
Yes.
And it isn't a matter of fact that, you're going to get a bowl of chili, but you get more than just that. Tell us about that and how the bowls come about.
Okay. You get a keepsake pottery bowl, and they're handmade by area potters. They've been making them for 10 years now. Last year we started trying to recruit people from the community, and this is an example of a handmade bowl. Okay, it's not been spun on a wheel. It's not a wheel-made bowl. It's one that's been molded around a mold. The potters have developed a way that they can teach people how to do this. And what they do, they roll out the clay. It's called in a slab roller, and it's like dough. You would roll out dough, and then they cut a circle, and then they mold it around a bowl. And they're bisque fired, and then they're glaze fired. So they're hard and everything, just like a regular bowl. So. And I think the neat thing about bowls, I helped the other day glazing some bowls with some of the potters, and the neat part is when a bowl makes it this far, they're a survivor. They are, because in each process of the pottery, what I've learned in they can get broken. They get broken in the kiln, they get broken in the first firing, they get broken. So they're a survivor. And I think there's a message there in that too. So to remember hope and surviving.
And there's a workshop going on this year, correct, to make your own bowls?
Not to make your own bowls. You're making the bowl. We have partnered the Park and Rec, the Art Guild building. John Hunt has let us use the Art Guild building, and we have a slab roller there, and we're in the process of buying some wheels. But volunteers can go there and make bowls to contribute to empty bowls. Yes, yes. So you don't necessarily know you're going to get your own bowl back. You can stamp it and you can look for it, that night. But they're contributing, and this is one of the bowls that was made too. So we're real excited about that opportunity because it brings in more people to participate in empty bowls and make the bowls too. So.
And when is that workshop going on?
It's going to be this Saturday from 10 to 3. And anybody who wants more information, they can call Lynn Chaton. And it's going to be at the Art Guild building. I think it's over on 2nd Street Southwest, something like that. So the Art Guild building.
So this is like entry level for those of us who really don't know what we're doing, or does it help if you do know what you're doing?
No, it's entry level.
Okay.
And we have some wonderful potters, and that's one thing about a potter. I think their patience level is up there. They're very patient. So they teach and instruct you just what to do, and there's all kind of things to put designs on the bowls and just, make them your truly unique creation, and you're making a very valuable contribution to empty bowls in our community and the food bank. So.
Well, I know also that after you attend Empty Bowls for a few years, you have a collection of all very unique bowls because there are no two alike.
Right. They're all different, yes. So.
Okay, give us the wheres and whens one more time.
Okay. Empty Bowls, February 17th at Heron Hall from 4 to 6:30 in the evening. The pottery workshop is this Saturday at the Art Guild building from 10 to 3, and anybody's invited. Lynn Chaton's number is on there.
Okay.
Can you read that?
Yes, let me see.
Okay.
Where would it be? Oh, I see, right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 620-3120. Yep. Okay.
And Lynn Chaton is the one who coordinates all the bowl throwing and everything. So, and we've already got some beautiful bowls. We glazed some the other day, and they're going to be fired, and they're beautiful. So,
talk just a little bit about whose chili recipe is used, because it's always the same one, right?
Yes, Mr. Bobby Nolan. He has, from the very beginning, he wanted to do this, and he makes a chili every year. And the chili is a whole unique process into itself. The only place to make the volume of chili that we use is at St. Bernard. And so he goes out there early in the morning on Empty Bowls Day and cooks it in the big kettles there. And then it's transported to the church, so in coolers and everything. And we are expecting a very, very good turnout this year. So, we had, I think, about over 800 people last year, so we're expecting even more than that this year, so already. So it's going to be a very special night, and I hope everybody can come.
All right. Thank you, Tonya.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it, to feel it, to be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Welcome back to Today on 2, and I think we have our community billboards coming up next.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And the Miss Senior Coleman pageant has been moved to Saturday, February the 15th at 2 o'clock. Busy Bee Cafe presents Pints for Paws. That's going to be on Saturday, February the 15th at 7. Come and support the Coleman Area Animal Welfare Association. $1 from each pint of draft beer sold goes to the local shelter. And the 18th annual Big Band Dance is coming up on Friday, February the 7th from 7 to 9. That's at the Coleman Civic Center. There's free dance lessons 30 minutes prior to the dance. Empty Bowls, that's the 11th annual chili dinner going on February 17th from 4 to 6:30 in Heron Hall at First United Methodist Church. Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. If you have a billboard that you would like to send to us, please email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, located on Cherokee Avenue. A cold couple of days coming up. Partly sunny, breezy today, a high of 29. Tomorrow, dropping down to 9 degrees. And not warming up much tomorrow either. Sunny with a high of 29 degrees. Who's our guest for tomorrow?
We have Senator Paul Bussman here tomorrow for our That's Politics show.
Okay, that's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
Have a great day.